Hi guys, Anton Creel here from the Institute of Trading and Portfolio Management. Hope you're well. Just wanted to give you a quick update on our April 1st London Super Conference, which is coming up next week. We've actually almost run out of tickets, so we currently have about 150 people who are going to be attending on April the 1st in London at the conference, and we've got about 35 tickets remaining. So in terms of schedule, I've actually had to make some notes here because we have so many of our guys speaking there. And we're also flying all of these guys in from around the world. So it's a really special one-off event. If you want to get your ticket, there's a link below in the description below the video. So just click on there and get your ticket. In terms of schedule, I'm going to be kicking off the morning with the first seminar, which is Dividends, Distributions and Trading for Income. Now this is a really important thing for retail traders because retail traders are told all the time that they can take a monthly, weekly or daily income from trading, which is basically a barefaced lie. And you'll probably be dealing with somebody who's either a fake trader or a charlatan, so like a marketing scam artist online, if they constantly tell you this. What we're going to do in this seminar is actually prove this with facts and statistics and show you how you actually get an income from trading and from financial markets. Rushin Shah, he's going to be flying in from New York. Rushin is going to be presenting the quick and dirty on hedge fund processes. So Rushin, basically a hedge fund manager from New York, he's going to be flying in for the day. He works directly with one of the most successful hedge fund managers of all time, and we can't at the moment say the name of the company that he works for because there are some compliance issues around it from their side. They're a little bit sensitive about it, which is totally fine. It's just part of the business. But if you turn up, you'll find out because you'll be speaking with Rushin in between the seminars. Rushin's going to be there as a long-time friend of the Institute, basically. And he's going to show you how the actual investment process works within a hedge fund. So you're going to basically hear it from the horse's mouth, as in a real hedge fund manager who actually lives it, breathes it, does it every day. So not one of these, again, fake traders or charlatan guys who pretend to be traders online, who describe themselves as hedge fund managers, but really they don't even know what a hedge fund manager is. And all they've got is $15,000 in an E-Trade brokerage account. So essentially they're just retail traders trying to scam people and pretend that they're hedge fund managers. We're going to have the real guys there. Rushin is the real deal. He's been a hedge fund manager for many years and a long-time friend of the Institute. Next up on the schedule is Tristan Edwards. Tristan, former hedge fund manager, had the biggest capital raise of the year in Singapore in 2013. Now retired, living in Brisbane. He's going to be presenting technical analysis when and how. And this is very important for retail traders, and there's a lot of confusion, usually online, as to what we believe or think about technical analysis as a company. Essentially, technical analysis has its place in an overall process. Any professional trader who uses a systematic process will tell you the same thing. The vast majority of hedge fund managers, investment bank prop traders will not solely rely on technical analysis to generate trade ideas. It's usually in the very minority of an overall process. And Tristan is going to show you when technical analysis should be used and when it shouldn't, how it fits into an overall systematic process. Then he's going to show you all the indicators that are useful, how to use them, and when to use them. Chris Cathey is up next on the schedule. Chris is going to show you how to optimally trade a rights issue. Now, Chris is very experienced. He was a trader at Goldman Sachs with me during the 90s and noughties. He was there, and I joined him in the noughties, and we traded together on the Pan-European trading desk. And Chris was actually one of my mentors when I was coming through the firm at Goldman Sachs. As a very experienced trader, he's obviously been in many what we call special situations, and a rights issue is one of these special situations. It's very important for retail traders to understand stuff like this in the market, because if you have a position in a stock and something gets announced, like a capital raise, like a rights issue, you need to know how to actually deal with it, how to handle it, how to stop yourself losing money, and how to actually make money. So Chris is going to show you how to do that. Christopher Quill, who's the Institute's statistical analyst, afterwards is also going to do some spreadsheet work with the delegates of the conference, and he's going to show you how to calculate rights issues, where the opportunities are, when to cut positions, when to open positions, whether you take up rights, whether you don't take up rights, all of this stuff on a probability adjusted basis. So again, very, very important to understand this stuff, and it's actually quite easy. Chris Cathy and Chris Quill have been doing this many years, and they've perfected the teaching methods of how to make this very, very straightforward and very simple so everyone understands it. And you're going to get the spreadsheet after the conference as well, if you attend. Next up on the schedule is Jason McDonald. Jason is a former prop trader from investment banks and is a former hedge fund manager. And he's going to be showing the conference how to basically ratchet your portfolio risk with mid and small cap stocks. One of the big problems with retail traders is that the uneducated retail traders who don't have time to actually go and do proper research always are attracted, if you like, to big name stocks that are very low in volatility. And whether they have a long only portfolio or they have a long short portfolio, or if they have 2 or 3 positions or many positions, what you tend to find is retail traders, because they're short on time, they don't really get educated properly. They always tend towards big names like mega caps, large caps, and the volatility of their portfolios is very, very low. When volatility of the portfolio is very low, the opportunity to make money is very low, and invariably they just don't make money, and they bleed money and just lose. So what Jason's going to show you is how you can actually build a portfolio where you still have exposure to large and mid caps, but then when you take out some of the positions and replace them with mid and small caps, how you actually do that and how you increase the risk and opportunity in your portfolio. It's a very, very important thing to understand. And then Chris Quill is going to present afterwards and show you how to actually build spreadsheets to measure the overall risk and the marginal difference in risk when you add and take away different assets and different stocks. So again, everyone's going to get that spreadsheet at the end of the conference. That'll be emailed to everybody if you attend. Next up on the schedule is Raj Malhotra. Raj is our resident options trading expert. Raj was one of the youngest managing directors ever at Bank of America at the age of 29. He managed the options trading desk at Bank of America and at Nomura Bank. So he pretty much knows what he's talking about when it comes to options. Raj is going to go through the options Greeks that really matter. And what he's going to be doing is going through all of the calculations of how you calculate the Greeks, and then Chris Quill is going to go through the spreadsheet work again afterwards. You know, for retail traders, this is also really very important stuff, especially important if you're based in the United States, because that's one of the only ways you can get decent leverage as a retail trader. This stuff can get pretty complicated, but again, Raj and Chris break it down to its bare bones, and they're going to show you exactly how to do this in a very simple, straightforward way. And again, the spreadsheet's going to come to every delegate on email after the conference. Next up is Ben Berg-Green. Ben is our most recent hire contractor at the Institute. Ben is a former hedge fund manager and still a full-time futures trader. And what Ben is going to be doing, he's going to be presenting futures markets for retail traders. So he's going to be going through index futures, currency and commodity futures. Ben, it's going to be a great opportunity for retail traders to finally get to sit down and meet Ben. He's been with the Institute now for about 5 months, but this is going to be his full first public outing and public conference. He's based in Los Angeles, we're flying him in, and it's going to be an amazing seminar teaching guys how to trade index, currency and commodities futures and how to do that properly as a retail trader. And also he'll be hanging around to discuss people's positions, views on the markets, and obviously helping people with their overall trading. The last seminar is me again, and I'm going to be identifying the key 2017 and 2018 risks in the financial markets and how to actually profit from them in the next 1 to 2 years. Last year we did this as the 2016-2017 risks, and it was a massive success. We nailed the vast majority of the biggest trades that were coming up in the market for 2016-2017, and looking back a year later, we actually got 80% of them right. So institute traders who attended that conference last year actually had the right outlook on how the market was going to trade over the next year. They called all the big situations in the market correctly in the second half of 2016 and still continue to do it to this day. So huge success. Institute traders pretty much killed it last year after this conference. So we're going to try and do that again. And there's some amazing, amazing trades out there at the moment, and I'm going to show you how to properly identify them and how to take advantage of them. And that's going to wrap up the conference basically. So we're going to start at 9 AM on April 1st at the Amber Hotel in London. We'll finish up at 7 PM and then we go for drinks at the bar afterwards. And there's also VIP tickets. If you purchase a VIP ticket after the drink session, which is from 7 PM till 9 PM, all the mentors who are flying in from around the world, myself and all the VIP ticket holders, we all go for dinner and we basically talk till the restaurant owners kick us out. We've got about 150 people already registered now for the whole conference. Tickets are going pretty quickly. As I said at the beginning, we have about 35 tickets left, so you've only got a week to book them. So what are you waiting for? Guys, go to the link below. It's going to be an amazing, awesome conference. The content is just going to be extremely educational, and all of the guys are fantastic traders, ex-hedge fund managers, current hedge fund managers, and we're going to teach so much stuff that's going to be very, very useful for anyone who attends the conference. So go to the link below, buy your ticket. It's only $200 to $400 US. It will be well worth it. See you in London in a week's time.